I can project onto here. At my other job, I can actually just project directly from my phone on there. But anyways, all right, so let's go like this, and boom, and boom. Okay, that's the ceiling. See that? If you look up, you can see that. All right, and boom. All right, so this is what I'm going to do, is we're going to look at the different types of vertebrae here first, and then I'm going to go through them, and I just realized I don't have one of the ones I need. Turn your phone sideways? I don't know. All right, I need... that one in your hand, can you hold it up? Toss that one to me. I'm going to steal it. Thank you. Okay, so now, guys and girls, what I'm going to do is, we are going to be looking at some vertebrae here, okay? All right? Actually, I should have done this earlier. And what, huh?
No, we need vertebrae since Alex wants to...
Can you guys hand some back to them back there?
Hey, be nice with his bones.
All right, so now,
Where'd the other one go? Is it over?
We need like all of them.
okay, in actuality, guys, listen, in actuality, the reason I'm doing it like this is because you're going to realize that basically these are all the same, okay, for the most part. And then I'll just point out some minor differences. So if you only have one type of bone right now, that's okay. All right? So can I go on? Can I go on? All right. So is everybody paying attention? So if you guys look, there's the body of these, all right? And actually my delay is pretty short here, okay? So it's almost, okay, so if you look, these are the body right here of the vertebrae. So it's on the body, there's a body of the thoracic spine, and there's a body of the lumbar spine, right? There's the lumbar spine. This is the front part of the vertebrae because of the body. So look, if you look at the screen, see that's the body. So what I want everybody to do is to hold the vertebrae up by the body. Okay? Good.
Sorry, not from the back.
Yeah.
Upside down.
I'll show you how to do that also. Okay? Hold it like this, please. All right? Squeeze it like that. Okay, good. Okay, so everybody sees that's the body. That's the front part of the vertebrae. Understand? All right? Now, if we look, you can see we have different sizes to the body. Okay? So the lumbar one is the biggest, and then this middle one is going to be the thoracic, and then this last one here, that's the cervical spine. This is your neck. So you can see in the neck, they're pretty small. The reason it's small is for two reasons. One, it's only got to support your head, whereas the lumbar, the biggest one, actually has to support your body too, all the way above it, right? You with me back there? Okay, I don't want to say names while we're live. So, okay, are we good? So this is the lumbar right here.
Wait, Dr. Ellis, what's this?
Hold on. This is the thoracic right here, spine, vertebrae, and this is the cervical. This is the cervical right here, okay? That's going to be a thoracic vertebrae. That's a thoracic vertebrae. Are you talking about that one piece you're holding?
No, just like this.
That whole thing's going to be a thoracic vertebrae. Now, really quick, if we look, if I set these like this, let me see if I can do this. I've never done this way before. But if we look, I've had a lot of kids tell me that the cervical vertebrae, which are the smallest ones, they look like a fox. Use your imagination. And the thoracic vertebrae, I've had kids tell me that these look like a giraffe. Yeah, they say it looks like a giraffe. And then I've had kids tell me that this last one looks like a moose. And this is two-dimensional, so you may not see it on there, okay? And boom, and hold on, I want to take my phone because I want this to actually film me. All right. Yeah, I just realized. Sorry about that. All right. So now, I am just going to deal with a thoracic vertebrae right now, okay? All right? Shh. So this is my thoracic vertebrae that's right here. All right? This is the thoracic vertebrae that's right here. So this is going to be in the mid-back. You have 12 thoracic vertebrae. Okay? You have 12 thoracic vertebrae. Are we good? Are we good?
So there's different types of these?
There are. So cervical, you have 7 cervical, that's the neck, 12 thoracic, which is the mid-back, and 5 lumbar, which are the low back. Can I go on? Okay, so the question is, on the test, am I going to ask you what specific ones they are? No. No, because I really can't tell. I can tell if they're thoracic, cervical, or lumbar. That's fair game. And I'll show you how to tell the difference on those eventually anyways, okay? Lumbar is really easy because it's the biggest one. It has the biggest body, right? But anyways, so here's my thoracic vertebrae right here. You guys see that? So this right here is the body. And then if you guys notice, on the inside, right here, there's a hole. And what do we call a hole? Foramen. This is known as your vertebral foramen. If you don't know how to spell vertebral, it's on the board right behind me. Okay? That's your vertebral foramen right there. And your spinal cord passes through here. Okay, you guys write that down? All right, now, if you guys notice right here, you'll see this piece that is sticking up. All right, this piece here is sticking up, right here. And then over here. You guys see that? So what I want you guys to do is pick your vertebrae up by that piece. And let me see, to make sure you know which one it is. Okay, good. Go, I want to see it. Girls, I want to see it. Right here. Like that. Okay, I'll come back there real quick. But let me check everybody else first. Okay, let me see. Good. Let me see. Good. Huh? I haven't said the name of it yet. Hey, I want to see. You can use any one of them. You can use any one of them. But right here. Hold that right there like that. Okay? There you go. Let me see yours. Okay, good. Good. Let me see yours. Okay, guys. Hey, pay attention because I don't want to use your names because this is live. Okay, so good. Go, flip it over. Yeah, there you go. Good. Yeah, this is still gonna be it right here. Go, flip. Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Wait, what is it?
Okay, so that's gonna be called your superior articular process.
We have to know that?
Yep, the superior articular process. However, if you look real fast, you'll notice on the front, it's real smooth. That's called your superior articular facet. So the whole thing is the process, and then the front part is going to be the facet. The word facet is spelled like the word face with a T at the end. You're gonna have to know the facet more than you need to know the process.
So what is it called again?
Superior articular facet. I actually have the words up here because we're going to do this paragraph right now. Okay? Are we good?
Where's that at? In the red.
Are we good? Are we good? Can I go on? Okay, so if I have superior articular facets, I must have inferior articular facets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over, and on the front side, I have these two smooth areas, here and here. Those are going to be my inferior articular facets. Okay? Inferior articular facets. That's the smooth sides, that's the smooth parts you see on the bottom, and that's actually the anterior half. Yep. Yep.
Wait, so these are just superior?
Nope. Nope. Keep going up. That's the superior. Yeah, there you go. Okay? Are we good? Are you guys good? Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to take these, and I'm going to take these and go like this. And I'm going to take the inferior articular facets of one. So if you look, I'm going to take the inferior articular facets of one and attach it to the superior articular facets of another. You guys see that? So if I go like this, my facets attach. All right? You guys see that? How they attach right there? You guys see that? Okay? That's my facets. I formed a joint. It's called facet joints. Are we good? Now here's the next thing, is I don't know if you guys noticed, but when I did this, I actually create a little hole right here. You guys see that? I'm gonna put it, there you go. Do you guys see that, this little hole? All right? Now, if you also notice, I don't have these, to create the hole, I don't have these directly together because I normally have a disc in there. So I don't have these directly together. I normally have a disc in there. All right? But there's a little hole in there. Do you see it? Do you see the hole on that one, on what you're building there? So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go like this. All right. So to give you an idea, do you guys see the hole right there? You guys see that? You guys see there's a hole? See that? Okay. These are lumbar vertebrae, by the way. So, but you can see that. See, everybody see the hole? So do you guys remember when we talked about spinal nerves coming out? We said C1 through C8, and you had to know that those were named by the one above. Then T1 and going down was named by the one below. And we talked about the spinal nerves. This is the hole your spinal nerves come out through. And it's called the intervertebral foramen. You see that? Yeah. So if you look now, what I have on the board, we talk about this. Okay? Does that make sense? So the facets of the inferior facets of the vertebrae above articulate with the superior facets of the vertebrae below, and they form the intervertebral foramen. All right, you guys want to write that down?
Where's the words, like the normal?
Where's the normal what?
Vertebral foramen.
The vertebral foramen?
Yeah.
The vertebral foramen is going to be this hole right here. That's the vertebral foramen.
So
Okay.
every single spinal thing has it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and then if you look, I made the intervertebral foramen right here. Right? And that's where your nerves came back. If you guys go back and you look at the notes on the nervous system, you'll see we talked about how the nerves come out, the spinal nerves. You guys remember that? Can I go on? Are you guys good? Yeah. Okay, so now, is everybody good? You sure? Everybody's good? In the hood? Okay, so now, here's what I want to do next. Do you guys see this area right in here? Just that small area that's right in there? Where's my other marker? There we go, my pointer. Do you guys see there's an area right in here? Right in there? Okay, this area is going to connect the back of my vertebrae. So this is the back of the vertebrae, right? This is the back of the vertebrae. It's going to connect that to the body. It connects it to the body, which is the front of the vertebrae. Are you guys with me over there? And that's the front of the vertebrae. You see that? So this is the back, and that's the front, and it's connected by this right here. This is called the pedicle. P-E-D, P, P, P like in Peter. This is your spinal column. This is your spinal cord goes through this. P-E-D, I-C-L-E. So that's the pedicle. It's basically going to connect the back of the vertebrae to the front. All right? Are we good?
Pedicle connects the back to the front.
Yep.
Oh, so it's just this right here?
Yep. And it makes up the top of my intervertebral foramen. And the bottom. Can I go on?
It's not on here.
I don't know. Can I go on? So if I look at my lumbar vertebrae, this area that's right in here, that's going to be the pedicle. This is the body. This is the body. This is the back. And then this is the pedicle. Right here, that's the pedicle.
So the pedicle is basically like a neck.
Like a what?
A neck.
A what?
Neck.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So now, by the way, if I look at, let me see, do I have a cervical vertebrae in here? I should. If I look at my cervical vertebrae, okay, you'll see there's a little area that's right here behind that hole. Right there. There's a little area right here behind that hole. That's my pedicle there. Right there. That's my pedicle. And then here it is on the other side. Okay? Are we good? Are we good? Can I go on? All right. So we're almost done. We just got about 3 or 4 more things to go. I want everybody to hold up a vertebrae by these pieces right here. So hold it up like this. See that? Good, 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 good. All right. That's called your transverse processes. They're your transverse processes. Okay? Are we good? Now, if you notice, too, when I make this, I have a space between the, you guys don't have to write this down, but you see I have a transverse, I have spaces between there. Yeah, you just have to know transverse process. But and here you'll get ligaments and you get a muscle too that attach these, right? So they can help you bend, but the ligaments will help you stay together. But anyways, that's the transverse processes. So if I go like this on the lumbar spine, get the lumbar spine and hold it out here, there's transverse processes there. Okay? Are we good? Are we good? Now, if you look right here, and over here, these are called lamina. Okay, these are called lamina. All this area in here. So let me hold this up like this. And I'll spell in just a second. This right here and over here are my lamina. Lamina is spelled Lamina. Okay, that's the lamina right there. Okay? And now, what's that? Can I go on? Do you guys see this piece that sticks out? That's called your spinous process. Sometimes you'll see people that have bumps on their back. That's these. And if you want to feel one, like we said before, you can feel that really big one that's at the base of your neck. Okay, that's the spinous process.
Wait, where's that on the?
There's the spinous process on the thoracic vertebrae. What do you have? That's a thoracic. Yeah, that piece right there. And then really quick, this is the spinous process on the cervical. Cervical vertebrae. All right. Are we good? Now, I want everybody to hold up the vertebrae by the spinous process. Hold it like this. Good, good, good. Good, 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 good. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Okay, that's the spinous process. I want to go back to the transverse process real fast, okay? Okay? Now, if you notice, this right here is the transverse process of the cervical vertebrae. You see that? That's the transverse process of the cervical vertebrae. Everybody see it? And then remember, that's the transverse process of cervical vertebrae. Remember, this was the pedicle. Okay?
Wait, lamina just like surrounds the whole, right?
Yeah. So again, this is the transverse process and pedicle. Okay? Now, if you notice, you see this hole right here? I'm sorry, did I say a hole? You guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I meant foramen, right? That's your vertebral foramen right there. Let me see if you guys can. Yep, you have to know your vertebral foramen. Now, on the vertebral foramen, transverse foramen. That's your transverse foramen. Now, on the transverse foramen,
What is that on?
I'm on the cervical.
Like which spine or what part of the spine?
Cervical spine. On the transverse foramen, your vertebral artery passes through it. So your spinal cord goes to the vertebral foramen, your vertebral artery goes to the transverse foramen. And this transverse foramen is only in the cervical spine. Are we all good in the hood? Transverse foramen is only in the cervical spine. Yes. This one over here also, yeah. You have two. And nope. Okay, that's my transverse foramen, okay? Are we good? Are we good? Actually, that might be the last one. Go ahead, what?
What artery goes through it?
The vertebral artery.
Do we need to know that?
Yep.
What? This thing?
I'm sorry. Y'all hear something?
What if I say yes, no? I'm feeling lucky.
Vertebral artery goes to the transverse foramen.
I'm feeling lucky.
All right, are we good? Are we good?
Yeah.
Can I go on? No. All right, I think that's I think that's pretty much it. If I can think of anything else, I'll say it. I'm going to stop this. Okay. What?
This is so cool.
This is cool. Who